something I like to do is to push back on people who are like, you gotta have self-love. Self-love. How on earth would I know what self-love is? And when you think about it, it's like, what's the reference point for self-love? I like myself today. I like how my makeup came out. I feel calm. I feel like the breeze feels good. I feel like, what is the actual reference point for self-love? We don't hug ourselves and create oxytocin. So when you hug someone, you actually create oxytocin in your body, especially if you love them and especially if they love you. And then there's the whole, like, I was never held as a baby. I was stuck in a fucking box in 1969 as a premature baby who apparently was 2 months early. My mother can never figure it out. She's not at the age where she understands what she's saying to some degree. So she says I was a month early. Then she'll say, oh, you were 2 months preemie. I was like, okay, no, because if I was that premature, I would be in the hospital for longer. She says I was jaundiced, that I was yellow, so probably I was. But they didn't hold me. They didn't have the facilities to do that. They had to keep all the germs out. And then my mom didn't actually hold me because the doctor said, no, wait, don't hold her if she cries. Let her cry her eyes out and fall asleep. So I really don't have even the idea of what like love actually feels like, except for when I was actually in healthy long-term relationships, which luckily I had a couple of those. And I feel the best when I'm in relationship. I don't like being single. I've never liked being single. I've been single just because I moved to San Diego and I didn't want to date any more alcoholics, addicts, or abusive men. And so I had to like do a whole bunch of trauma work, a whole bunch of somatic work, a whole bunch of therapy so that I could change my freaking choice, magnet thing so that not all the thugs would come and hit on me, which by the way, they still do, but now I say no. And it's still, I'm still attracting all the alcoholics, addicts, and, cartel. All the bad guys really like me. It's kind of a bizarre thing. Anyway, but self-love, I'm still trying to figure that one out. I love myself. Why wouldn't I love myself? I'm my own hero. I've always been my own hero, but that's not the same. It's not the same. I would love someone to like show the chemical reaction of self-love in your body for people who can just say, I love me. And then what happens? What happens?